story I am about to tell you began on a spring day in 1726. My name is Gulliver, Dr. Lemuel Gulliver. I had come to London on that warm spring day to meet face to face with one of the most famous authors in all of England, Jonathan Swift. Swift was the only author in all the world that I could trust to write a true account of my amazing travels. Travels that were so incredible, so astonishing, so unbelievable that...
They can't be true.
Not true?
I've heard rumors about you and your travels, Dr. Gulliver.
What kind of rumors?
That you, sir, are a daydreamer. And the story of your travels, merely the result of an overactive imagination.
But as you said, sir, those are only rumors. To know the real story of my travels, you must hear it directly from me, not from others.
Look, I'm a busy man. I really don't have time to listen to fairy tales.
Let me assure you, sir, my story shall not be a waste of your time.
All right. Then I will give you exactly 1 hour. 1 hour to convince me that I should write a book about your travels.
That's fair enough.
That's more than fair, Dr. Gulliver.
It all started on a stormy night, November 5th, 1699, on board the Antelope.
The Antelope? But the Antelope sank, and all its passengers were lost.
All but one, sir. For days, my lifeboat drifted into the never-ending ocean. No food, no water, no hope of ever being saved. Until I looked up into the sky and couldn't believe my eyes. There, floating in the clouds above me, was an island. At first, I thought the floating island was just a dream. But it turned out that this dream was real.
Easy.
I was saved.
Be careful. Easy. 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 Open the doors.
Welcome. Welcome to the floating island. Thank you. I've never been on a floating island before. Actually, I've never even heard of a floating island.
Oh, yes, it's the only way to travel.
Well, I'm sure glad you floated above me. If you wouldn't have picked me up, I would have been a shark snack for sure.
And whom shall I announce as our guest?
Gulliver. Dr. Gulliver.
My name is Minody. I am the assistant to Her Royal Highness, the Pasha. I will personally show you around our wondrous island, and then afterwards, take you to meet the Pasha herself.
Wow! I get to meet a real-life Pasha.
But of course.
What are they doing?
They're measuring you for a robe.
Is this really necessary?
Of course it's necessary. All guests on the floating island must wear a guest robe. That way everybody can tell you're a guest.
How many guests do you have up here?
Not very many. As a matter of fact, you're our first ever.
Well, I suppose I shouldn't argue with tradition.
Oh, I know. There's never any reason to argue on the floating island.
No arguing? That's amazing.
It's not amazing. It's a rule.
A rule?
Yes. We have lots of rules on the floating island. Rules for work, rules for play, rules for night, rules for day, rules for girls, rules for boys.
I think I get the idea.
Yep. We have 99,571 rules to be exact. The more rules, the better. Which reminds me.
What's that?
Time to get busy.
Get busy?
This is what we call the packing and unpacking room.
Great. How does it work?
Oh, it's all very simple. The picker-upper picks up a ball from pile 1 and hands it to the putter-inner, who then puts the ball into the box. The box is then given to the lifter-upper, who lifts up the box and carries it over to the taker-outer over there. The taker-outer then takes the ball out of the box and gives it to the putter-downer, who puts the ball back in pile 2.
I'm confused.
Wait, there's more. Then, the chief ball transportation specialist then transports the balls from pile 2 back to pile 1. And we start all over again. Capiche?
What is the purpose of all this?
To look busy.
But what are you making?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Ah, but we look busy doing nothing. The rule says we must all look busy. And let me tell you, can't look much busier than this.
I don't know what to say.
Speechless, eh? Oh, goody, lunchtime.
Enjoy your lunch. Next.
I'll have some squares, and he'll have the same.
Here you go. Next.
Smells delish, huh?
Well, I have to admit it does smell. What in the world is this? Food. Food? As in something you eat with your mouth?
Of course. Here on the floating island, we have a rule that everyone has to eat 3 square meals a day.
But when they say square meals, doesn't that usually mean eating food with lots of vitamins and minerals for a balanced diet?
Don't be ridiculous. Square meals means meals that are square. Who's ever heard of vitamins and minerals? It's good.
So, is this the only type of food you have on the floating island?
You didn't get a dessert?
Dessert?
The rule says if you eat a square meal, you can get a dessert.
That rule sounds like a winner. What kind of desserts do you have?
Green squares and orange squares.
I think I'll pass.
Why?
Minotti, I gotta tell you. This food just doesn't seem like much fun.
Fun? Don't say that.
Say what?
Fun.
You mean I can't say shh?
Come with me. I'll explain. You see, there's only one place on the floating island where we're allowed to have fun. In fact, it's a rule that we have to laugh for at least 1 hour a day. We call it happy hour.
Are you loving me, guys? Come on, talk to me. Thank you, ladies and germs. I just flew into the floating island, and boy, are my arms tired. Why can't you tell secrets in front of corn? Because they have ears.
If this doesn't say fun, I don't know what does.
So, you're only allowed to laugh in this room?
It's a rule. Helps keep unnecessary laughter to a minimum.
What's a pig's favorite ballet? Swine Lake.
What happens if you want to laugh outside this room?
Then you're in deep trouble. Come on, it's time for you to meet Pasha.
What steals soap from the bath? The robber ducky.
I love that one.
Where's my book of rules?
Your Highness, I'd like to introduce...
Not now. I'm about to invent a new rule. Let's see. The newest rule on the floating island is yaks cannot yodel. Yaks cannot yodel. Wait. There's more. Yaks cannot yodel underwater. Yaks cannot yodel underwater. What a great rule. Yaks cannot yodel underwater. It's a keeper. Now, what is it, Minotti?
I'd like to introduce our first guest, Your Nobleness.
Gulliver's my name, Your Majesty.
Welcome to the floating island, Gulliver.
I'd like to thank you for rescuing me from the ocean and for everybody being so nice.
Oh, no need to thank us. We're not nice because we like you or anything. We're nice because it's a rule.
Rule number 1567. Always be nice to Englishmen found floating in the ocean.
We are very big on rules here on the floating island. Very big indeed. So, Menotti, did you show Gulliver our city and explain our rules to him?
Yes, your ladyship.
And what do you think of our fair land, Mr. Gulliver?
Well, it's all very nice, but... But it sure seems like there are a lot of rules.
Of course there are a lot of rules. The more rules, the better. Why, without rules, this land could become, well, unruly. There's a zillion rules for playing tag with hound dogs. 33 for combing curly hair with groundhogs. Rules, rules, wonderful rules. Like don't dance the waltz with long-necked blue-eyed bullfrogs. I make rules and regulations, formulating limitations, and I never think of one I have to strike. Rules put everything in order, some are longer, some are shorter, but I never met a rule I didn't like. Give me rules, rules, wonderful rules. Rules, 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 fabulous rules. Rules for anything you've got, make 'em up right on the spot. Rules, 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 wonderful rules. There's a ton of rules for eating worms at sunrise. 25 for wearing yellow shoes with brown eyes. Rules, rules, wonderful rules. Take the rules preventing fish from wearing bow ties. I make rules and regulations, formulating limitations, and I never think of one I have to strike. Rules put everything in order, some are longer, some are shorter, but I never met a rule I didn't like. Give me rules, 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 wonderful rules. Rules, 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 fabulous rules. Rules for anything you've got, make 'em up right on the spot. Rules, 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 wonderful rules. Wonderful rules. Elephants in school need pants and rules to chocolate cover ants. Rules, wonderful. Big pigs are not to wrinkle noses. Thorns may not be taped on roses. Rules, 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 fabulous. Standing on one leg is permitted only when your socks are knitted. Rules, wonderful. I make rules for rules I make, and rules for making rules. Wonderful rules. So, Gulliver, now that you understand all the rules of the floating island, you can become one of us. Yeah. Hold up your right hand and repeat after me. I promise to follow all the rules.
But I don't want to follow all your rules. Oh, boy.
No one on the floating island is allowed to question the rules. Questioning the rules is strictly against the rules. Menotti?
That's rule number 326, Queen of the Pillows.
Well, what about the rule that everybody on the floating island has to look busy?
Hey, watch yourself. You're testing my patience.
Oh, and I'm sure that's against the rules, too.
Rule 4973.6. Never test the patience of the Pasha, especially before dinner time.
Which brings me to my next complaint. Your rule about 3 square meals a day is just plain dumb.
Who is this guy?
Not all food is square.
Of course it is.
Well, what about hamburgers or pies?
Oh, yeah. Pies.
And what about pizza? Pizza's round.
I love pizza. You know, it's been a long Hey, you're tricking me again. The rules say that meals must be square, and that is that. Now, I've had just about enough of you today, Mr. Gulliver. I hereby sentence you to 100 hours of time out.
100 hours? Don't make me laugh.
You can't laugh. It's against the rules.
Rule number 1234.5. No laughing except in certain areas at certain times.
Too much laughing can cause stomach aches, especially after a square meal. And furthermore, laughing interrupts people who are trying to look busy.
But you can't control laughter.
Sure I can.
No, you can't, and I'll prove it. Okay, what goes, ha-ha, bunk?
I don't know. What does go, ha-ha, bonk?
Someone laughing her head off.
Ha ha bonk.
Someone laughing her head off?
You're right, Gulliver. You can't control laughter.
And laughter was just the beginning, Mr. Swift. In no time, the Pasha abolished all her silly, stupid rules. And life got pretty good on the floating island.
You don't expect me to believe this fantasy, do you?
It's not a fantasy, it's the truth.
All right. And after your little adventure on the floating island, I guess you came back to England, right?
Not exactly. I spent the next couple of weeks on the floating island. And let me tell you, it was a mighty fine place to stay.
I'll bet.
But once we got over dry land, I asked to be let off the floating island. Unfortunately, the place I landed on was even stranger than the one I left. Look at you. Boy. Hiya, boy.
Actually, I'm a girl.
Did you just...
What?
Whoa, there you go again.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about talking. You're talking.
Of course I'm talking. I've been talking all my life.
But you're a dog. And dogs can't talk.
Well, I can talk. And what in the world is a dog?
You're a dog.
No, I'm a Winham.
A what'em?
A Winham. And you? You're a Yahoo.
I'm a Yahoo?
Well, you don't have a tail, do you?
Of course not. I don't have a tail. I'm a human being.
If you don't have a tail, you're a Yahoo. Though I must admit, you're a strange-looking one.
Let me take a wild guess here. We're not in England anymore, are we?
This is Winham Land. My name's Lizzie. What's yours?
Gulliver.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise, I think.
So are you lost, Gulliver?
I'll say.
Who owns you?
Owns me? Nobody owns me.
Well, don't worry. You can always stay with us.
That's very kind of you.
Come on, let's go see my mom and dad. They're just about done with their picnic.
Picnic?
Mom, Dad, look what I found.
Oh, great. Another stray.
Lizzie.
What did we tell you about picking up stray yahoos?
But Mom, he's special. No one owns him, and his name is Gulliver.
Gulliver? Sheesh. What a dumb name.
Sir, my name is not dumb.
I know. It's Gulliver.
He's not from around here, you know.
That's right. I'm from England.
England?
Never mind.
So, can I keep him, please?
What do you mean, keep me?
I promise I'll take care of him. I'll feed him every day. I'll take him for long walks. I'll even make sure that he's housebroken.
Housebroken? I'm already housebroken.
Oh, well, that changes everything. Of course you can keep him, Lizzie. But he'll need a better name than Gulliver.
Oh, my, yes. Let's give him a name that's more, Yahoo-ish.
Dad, do we really have to keep Spot chained up like that?
Afraid so. You know the law. All yahoos have to be on a leash. Keeps them from getting into trouble.
But I've gone to school. I'm educated. I'm a doctor, for gosh sakes.
A doctor? What an imagination.
I guess Spot's just not hungry.
But I am hungry. And for the last time, my name's not Spot. It's Gulliver. Gulliver. And I am not a Yahoo. I am a human being. And I don't live in Wynnumland. I live in England. And all I want to do is go back there. I want to go home.
Oh, isn't he just the cutest?
Come on, let's go for a walk. You're not happy being my Yahoo, are you?
Would you be happy if you were me?
But this is how we treat all our Yahoos. They seem to be happy.
I keep telling you, Lizzie. I'm not a Yahoo.
You don't have a tail.
But I do have a brain. That's what matters. I have a mind I can think with. And most of all, I have feelings. Just like you.
I'm setting you free.
Thank you. What are you going to tell your mom and dad?
Don't worry. I'll just tell them that you escaped. Now run away. Go due north.
North? But why north?
That's the shortest way out of Wynnumland. Hurry, run away! Ow!
Lizzie! What's wrong?
I stepped on a thorn.
Let me look.
Don't worry about me. Just get away while you can. I'll be fine. Ow!
You're not okay. I'm taking you back to your mom and dad.
But my dad'll chain you up again.
I can't just leave you here.
Lizzie, what have you done to my daughter?
She's hurt. She stepped on a thorn.
Oh, no!
It's just a thorn. I'm sure I can get it out.
You don't understand. When a Wynnum steps on a thorn, it's usually
Usually what?
fatal. The thorns are poisonous, and we can't get them out of our paws.
But maybe I can.
If you can, please, Dr. Gulliver, help my daughter.
I'll do my best.
Careful. Oh, dear.
If I can just reach it. Got it.
You did it. You actually did it. Is she gonna be all right now?
She's gonna be just fine.
Gulliver, you are a wonderful human being.
Thanks. After making sure that Lizzie's paw healed properly, I continued on with my travels.
Ah, yes, of course. And these Wynnums just let you go?
Yes, they didn't know anything about England, but they had heard of strange lands up north.
You mean strange lands, as in places where dogs don't talk?
Exactly.
Dr. Gulliver, I really don't want to say that your stories are unbelievable, or a bit of a stretch, or even downright loony. But you, sir, are a complete nut, if you catch my drift.
I know some of these stories may be a bit hard to swallow.
No. An overweight African giraffe is hard to swallow, Dr. Gulliver. Your stories are impossible to swallow.
Be that as it may, Mr. Swift, I still have more time.
More time?
You've given me a full hour. I still have time left.
So you have. And what happened next?
I walked north for days and days until I was too tired to walk any further. And finally, I fell asleep on a beach by this vast body of water.
gold, I'm rich! Now, where in the world did a gold coin like this come from? It's a giant! Go get the Emperor. He'll know what to do.
Are all the tents pitched, Volgo?
Pitch, sire.
And what about the flags? Are they flapping?
Flapping, sire.
How about the streamers?
Streaming, sire.
Excellent. The Queen of the Big Enders should be here by noon for our monthly peace conference. These peace conferences never seem to get us anywhere. Of course not, Bogo. If we were at peace with the Big Enders, we wouldn't have anyone to war with. Jeez, talk about boring.
Emperor Basto! There's a giant.
A giant what?
A giant. I think he's hurt. What's so funny?
You are funny, Becky. You're always making up these cute little stories.
But it's not a story.
And I suppose you have some proof?
As a matter of fact, I do. Is this proof enough?
I don't believe it. It's a giant! Are there other giants around here? Maybe we should just run away.
Not a bad idea, sire. Giants are usually bad news.
But this one seems nice.
Seems nice?
His face looks friendly.
Well, the Queen of the Big Enders has a friendly face, too. But she is the furthest thing from nice.
Nicely put, sire.
In fact, I wouldn't put it past old Queenie Pan. Wait a minute. This could be a Big Ender's trick. Just like that Trojan horse thing back in Greece.
I love that story.
The giant could be hollow and full of Big Ender soldiers ready to jump out and trounce us. Sound the alarm! Call out the army! Someone tell the Emperor!
You're the Emperor, sire.
I knew that.
See? He's not a Trojan horse. He's a living, breathing person. Giant or not, every living thing deserves to be taken care of.
She's right. Tie him up!
That'll hold him. He's waking up.
Look at those huge, vicious choppers. Watch out! He'll eat you!
Hello? Are you all right?
I think so. I was just in the middle of a dream where I was all tied up.
Hey! I am all tied up.
Hello? Mr. Giant?
I'm hearing voices, too.
Of course you're hearing voices. I'm talking.
Who's talking?
Me, down here on the beach.
What? Little people.
Little people? Where? Where?
You. You're all little people.
We're not little. You're a giant.
Don't be silly. I've always been this size.
And you've always been a giant. Look around you. Look at the trees.
Oh my. I am a giant.
I am Emperor Golbasto of Lilliput, and you are in my kingdom, giant. And no giants are allowed in my kingdom without my permission. Okay. You have my permission.
Sorry, Your Highness.
What are we going to do with him, sire? I'll bet we could use him.
Use him?
Yes. I'd say having a giant on our side could be a very persuasive way to get the big enders to see things our way.
Kinda like a secret weapon, eh?
Not kinda like a secret weapon. Exactly like a secret weapon. Hear me! We shall bring the giant back to our camp. He will be the guest of honor at our peace conference. And from now on, he will be referred to as the Whopper.
Why doesn't anyone like my name?
This is wonderful. It's always nice to have a conversation piece at these functions.
Your Highness, sir?
Yes, Whopper?
I really do appreciate your invitation to this conference of peace.
Uh-huh.
And being the guest of honor is a huge thrill.
And your point is?
Well, sire, I really don't feel very honorable all tied up like this.
Are all giants this whiny?
Let him go, Your Majesty. He hasn't done anything to harm us.
But how do I know he won't start stepping on us like ants or doing other naughty giant things?
You have my word.
He's not very threatening, just lying there, sire. Release the Whopper!
Hurry up. Come on, guys. Come on, bring the food.
My goodness, you really are a Whopper. Now you can't be blocking the sun like that.
Sorry, Your Highness.
Gulliver! I got you some food.
Thank you. I am hungry.
Would you like a turkey leg? Or a bowl of fruit? Or perhaps just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Here's a barrel of fruit juice if you're thirsty.
Delicious. So, what's this whole peace conference thing about?
Well, it's pretty silly if you ask me. Every month we have the same peace conference, and it always ends up the same way.
How's that?
Emperor Galbasto and Queen Care of the Big Enders talk about peace, and then soon enough they've gotten into an argument over something and the war goes on.
Doesn't sound like a really good peace conference to me.
Good for them, I guess. They love to fight, no matter how stupid the reason. Would you like any more?
No thanks, I'm pretty full.
Well, after 2 entire turkey dinners, I would hope so.
In fact, all this food has made me sleepy.
Well, I believe the meadow just behind you would be quite comfortable for someone of your size.
I'll take you up on your meadow, my lady. Thank you for your hospitality.
My pleasure.
The big enders are arriving. Well, well. Looks like Queenie built herself some new warships. Wait till she gets a load of our new war machine. Queen Kara, so lovely that you can make it. Always a delight, Galbasto, dear. Hi, you're looking quite chipper today. And you as well. It must be our peaceful little setting here.
Yes, I hope my new warships aren't spoiling the view.
Oh, no, I hadn't even noticed them. My, they certainly are big.
Oh, those little things. They're not that big. Why, their cannons are probably only large enough to say
blow your kingdom to kingdom come. But of course, we're here today to talk about peace.
Of course.
Now that we're here, I hereby call the monthly peace conference to order.
Wait. What? This table isn't set up right. My bowl has little crackers in it.
So?
And I like peanuts. I always have peanuts instead of crackers.
But you never eat what's in the bowls anyway.
That's beside the point. I feel more comfortable around peanuts.
Would someone please get this woman a bowl of nuts?
Here you are, Your Highness. That's more like it.
Now, would it be possible to begin?
I'm ready when you are, Mr. Moody.
The peace conference today will center around the issue at hand. War with the Big Enders.
Wait.
Now what?
I think the issue should be war with the Lilliputians. After all, you started the war.
Queen Kara, I hate to disagree with you, but you're just plain stinking wrong.
How dare you?
I dare just fine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Please, stop it! Can't you guys ever agree on anything?
Well, there is one thing.
What's that?
We just can't agree.
I say crunchy peanut butter tastes the best. Hate to tell you, smooth and creamy rules. When we travel, you go east and I go west. I choose a cool day, clouds and drizzle. Give me a hot day when I sizzle. Everything that you like, I detest. We can't agree, we're contrary as can be. You see things one way, they look different to me. We can't agree, eye to eye we'll never be. We're as far apart as coffee and tea. We just can't agree. I'm convinced that camels make the perfect pet. I say llamas, who needs all the humps? You play air guitar, I play castanets. I choose vanilla, that's my flavor. Chocolate's what I long and crave for. You and me are different as it gets. We can't agree, we're contrary as can be. You see things one way, they look different to me. We can't agree, eye to eye we'll never be. We're as far apart as coffee and tea. We just can't agree. We can't agree. You and me are realizing we can't agree, and we're never compromising. Fuming and fighting, we'll never be free. Everybody knows that we can't agree. We can't agree, we're contrary as can be. You see things one way, they look different to me. We can't agree, eye to eye we'll never be. We're as far apart as coffee and tea. We just can't agree.
Well, this peace conference isn't going to solve anything.
Thank goodness. Now we can use my new ships to pulverize you.
I doubt your new ships would stand a chance against my new secret weapon.
Is secret weapon? What secret weapon?
Oh, I didn't tell you? Silly me. We like to refer to it as the Whopper.
Whopper? What is it?
Well, if I told you, it wouldn't be a secret now, would it?
Oh, come now, Basto. I know when you're up to no good. There is no secret weapon, is there?
You doubt me, Carrikins?
Let's just say yes.
If I must. Whopper! Whopper!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come join Big Enders.
Pleased to meet you, Your Highness.
So this is your secret weapon?
Secret weapon?
Whopper, would you help me with a small matter?
At your service, sire.
Good. I'd like you to take a stroll down to the docks and smash the Queen's fleet into a gazillion pieces.
Don't do it, Gulliver.
Tell you what, I'll double what the Snugglehead is paying you if you smash his boats instead.
You can't do that. He's my Whopper.
Money talks, baby.
But why should I smash either of your ships?
Why? Because we're at war. We always have been at war, and we probably always will be at war.
And what, pray tell, is the reason for this never-ending war?
We can't agree on which end of the egg to crack.
What?
You heard him. My kingdom believes, and rightly so, that an egg must always be broken on a big end when eating it.
That's why they're called the Big Enders.
And we Lilliputians are known as the Little Enders, because we have sense enough to know that it is completely barbaric to crack an egg at any end other than the little end.
Big end.
Little end.
Big end.
Little end.
Your Highnesses, please. Isn't there some other way to resolve your differences?
War.
Your Majesties, if you won't end the war by yourselves, then I'll help you end it.
Attaboy, Whopper. That's my ship. What are you doing?
This war of yours, like all wars, is ridiculous. I want you to put an end to it now or I'll destroy all of your ships.
Now. Don't do anything hasty, Mr. Whopper.
Why don't you compromise? Instead of breaking the egg at one end or the other, why don't you just break it in the middle?
You mean in the middle, but sort of close to the big end.
No, I mean the middle.
Doesn't seem like such a crazy idea.
Sounds pretty smart if you ask me.
That's the story of my travels, Mr. Swift.
And what a coincidence! Your time has just run out.
I've nothing else to say.
Splendid.
Except, will you write a book about my travels?
Will I write a book about your travels? Well, let me see. No. For the last hour, I have endured your ramblings about floating islands, talking dogs, and little tiny people no larger than...
A Lilliputian?
Yes, of course, a Lilliputian. No. There is no such thing as a Lilliputian, a Winham, or a place called a floating island.
But every word that I have told you about my travels is true.
And you have proof of this?
Regrettably, I have no such proof with me.
Uh-huh. Well, perhaps you could bring me some proof tomorrow.
I can't. I am leaving England tonight.
Of course.
I know you're just making sport of me, Mr. Swift. But if it's proof you need...
Yes?
Look out your window tonight at the stroke of midnight. I promise you will have all the proof you need. Thank you for your time. And good day, Mr. Swift.
And good day to you, Dr. Gulliver.
John Ross.
We hope you enjoyed the tales of Gulliver's Travels.
If you want to know the full story of Gulliver and his amazing adventures, be sure to read Gulliver's Travels by Jonathan Swift.
When Gulliver's Travels was first published, it was an immediate success.
The book uses satire, or humor and irony, to poke fun at leaders and political figures from Swift's time.
It's really an exciting book to read.
You can find Gulliver's Travels and thousands of other classic books at your local libraries and bookstores.
Be sure to check them out.
And we'll see you next time on another fantastic episode of Crayola Kids Adventures.